Welcome to ECCB Connects, a production of the Eastern Caribbean Central Bank designed to share with you who we are, what we do, and how we serve you. We kick off season 19 by looking at the ECCB's award-winning Solar Canopy Project. The project is part of the bank's Greening of the Campus initiative and seeks to see the ECCB going carbon neutral by the end of 2022. Stay connected with us. We'll share more with you after this message.
When the ECCB took the bold step to introduce Dcash, the people of the Eastern Caribbean Currency Union were at the heart of this decision.
It's about creating opportunities.
It's about connecting family.
It's about linking friends.
It's about changing the way we do business.
It's about transforming lives.
A journey to a place where none have gone before will not be without its challenges.
But challenges will not deter us from our goal.
It's about me.
It's about you.
It's about all of us.
So join us and let's make history together.
Thanks for staying connected. The ECCB's Solar Canopy Project is a practical demonstration of the bank's commitment to sustainable and renewable energy sources as the region continues to confront the devastating effects of climate change. The ECCB's Solar Canopy Project is the biggest solar power generator on the island of St. Kitts and is considered the largest solar power system in the Eastern Caribbean operated by any entity other than a power company.
The Green of the Campus initiative actually started in October 2016. And what the vision of the governor at the time, he wanted the bank to be net zero. Essentially, we want to reduce our carbon emissions as low as we can. And one of the most significant contributions to carbon emissions is the consumption of electricity generated using fossil fuels. That's the major part of it, and that's for all institutions and companies in St. Kitts and Nevis. So we looked at it, we wanted to, first of all, generate renewable energy, and that's the first way to bring down our carbon footprint, and we chose solar PV for that. And then the other part of it is reducing our consumption. So we looked at upgrading our plants and equipment within the bank. Our first phase of the project, of the renewable energy project, was to install solar canopy in the phase 2 parking lot. And that canopy project was commissioned in December 2019. The phase 2 of it we completed it in September 2020. It was delayed by about 4 months due to the COVID lockdowns and whatnot that we had to go through. But so basically that completed the renewable energy phase of the project. What we are doing right now is a phase 3 of it. According to our research, and we went through our data, we export about 30% of the energy, renewable energy we actually generate to the grid, the national grid. And that energy, we don't get anything in return for it. So it's free energy to the grid. So what we are looking at is to implement battery storage. And essentially what battery storage would do, it will store the excess energy that we produce during the day, and we will reuse it at night. So that will further reduce our reliance on electricity generated by fossil fuels and bring down our carbon footprint. So that's on the renewable energy generation side. On the consumption side, we started to reduce our consumption by, first of all, going through the areas where we have the largest consumption. So for instance, our lighting, we've moved to LED. So almost all the lights in the bank now are LED lights. We have upgraded our air conditioning system. That's another large consumption of electricity, and that has been done.
In recognition of the ECCB's Go Green efforts, Central Banking Publications, a leading information source in central banking, selected the ECCB as the recipient of the 2022 Greening Initiative Award.
Thrilled. Thrilled that our central bank has been recognized again for an important innovation. And I want to situate this award in the context of our strategic vision for the currency union. Transformation. And as I always say, there can be no transformation without innovation. And so it is not to be taken lightly that over the past 5 years, our central bank has received 5 global awards. And most of those awards are in fact for innovation. That says something. It says that not only are we on the right track, but that our work is being taken notice of by the international community. In respect of greening, we've always said we want to do multiple things through this project. 1, lower carbon emissions. 2, create a demonstration project so that other member countries can see and emulate a faster transition to renewables. 3, moral authority to be able to make the case, advocate for our region, especially with respect to large emitters, calling them out and saying you have to do more. You need to do more to reduce carbon emissions to protect our climate. And of course, finally, to save at the bottom line in terms of our operating expenses. We have achieved all 4 objectives. At the end of the day, what do we want to achieve in the strategic plan? As we said, carbon neutrality by 2022. And I'm very pleased at this stage to know that we are 60%, almost 70% of the way there. And by the end of this year, with the storage that we are currently procuring, we will hit our target of 100% on our campus. As we always say, we are a small central bank, but a leading central bank. And we recognize when it comes to climate, we have to lead. We have to do what we can for ourselves, even as we advocate for others to do more. So, in sum, very, very pleased with this award. And I want to recognize our partners, RBI and Solar Energy, and our team, Wayne Myers in particular, our project manager, Miriam, Augustine Kane, but everyone who's contributed to this project. It is a very pleasing project, and the award is just a fitting recognition of the work we've done in this particular area. So I want to recognize central banking for just seeing our work and taking cognizance of, and with other competitors, we emerged as a winner of this award, and we're very grateful and encouraged. We have to do more, and we want to do more.
The Solar Canopy Project is one arm of the ECCB's Greening of the Campus initiative as the bank strives to become more climate resilient and environmentally responsible.
One of the future projects we have a reasonably large vehicle fleet, and we're looking at replacing all our gas-powered vehicles with electric vehicles, and that's one of the last phases of that consumption side. So if we do that, we will get very close to net zero.
And now for this week's financial tip.
Are you on a solid financial foundation? Consider the state of the economy and your responsibilities to self, family, and future. It is advisable to have at least 6 months in savings as an emergency fund. What about retirement? What about investments? Don't look at building your savings and investments as onerous tasks. Get creative in amassing savings and have fun doing it. Turn a hobby into a part-time job.
We've come to the end of this week's episode of ECCB Connects. We all have a part to play in helping our region deal with the devastating effects of climate change. Let's do our part to reduce waste, keep our environment safe, and use more renewable energy sources. Thanks for watching, and join us next week for another episode of ECCB Connects.